Join me as I dive into the inspiring story of a guy who turned rejection from investors into fuel for building his own empire. You know, there's a story I came across recently that really stuck with me, and I want to share it with you today. It's about a man who was rejected by investors because he didn't have the right connections or the right bank account. But instead of giving up, he took that rejection and used it as motivation to build an empire from scratch. When it comes to seeking investment, many aspiring entrepreneurs face a harsh reality. It's tough to get noticed, especially when you're not part of the in crowd. Investors often favor those who are already wealthy or have strong connections. It's like they say, it takes money to make money. But what about those who don't have that luxury? They're often left out in the cold, struggling to get their projects off the ground. This bias towards the wealthy is a major obstacle for many entrepreneurs. They pour their heart and soul into their ideas, only to be rejected due to circumstances beyond their control. It's disheartening, to say the least. And it's not just about the money, it's about the opportunities that come with it. Networking, mentorship, and resources. All these things are often out of reach for those who don't have the right connections. We've all heard the phrase, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And unfortunately, that's often the case when it comes to securing investment. It's a system that's stacked against those who are trying to make a name for themselves. But what if I told you that there's a way to overcome this obstacle? What if I told you that one man's rejection became the fuel that drove him to build his own empire? After being rejected by investors, our protagonist didn't give up. He didn't let the lack of funds hold him back. Instead, he got creative. He started small, working tirelessly to build his business from the ground up. He poured his heart and soul into every aspect of his company, from marketing to product development. And slowly but surely, things started to take off. He hustled, he grinded, and he persevered. And it wasn't long before his hard work paid off. He started to gain traction, attracting customers and generating revenue. He built a team, expanded his operations, and before long, he was running a successful business. And it all started from a place of rejection and frustration. But the moment of truth came when he landed a major deal that validated all his efforts. It was a turning point in his journey, a moment that made all the hard work worth it. And it just goes to show that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. You just have to believe in yourself and your abilities. So what can we learn from this man's journey? We can learn that rejection is not the end, it's just the beginning. We can learn that with resilience, creativity, and determination, we can overcome even the toughest obstacles. And we can learn that success is not just about achieving a goal, it's about the journey itself. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got a story about overcoming rejection or a similar experience, please share it in the comments below. And if you want to hear more about entrepreneurship and overcoming challenges, be sure to check out our next